Hi guys, how you all doing? It's Nils, going live from home again. While you guys gather up, I'm just gonna play a little song for you all. I'm gonna do this every Saturday around this time, pretty much 6 o'clock, and I hope you guys can all join in. We'll be playing some music for you guys. Some new stuff from the new record. See, I gotta get this all right. So, all right, I think we are live now. So, welcome to Nils Live at Home. As I said, I'm gonna do this every Saturday now. I'm gonna bring you guys some little conversation, little music. I'm gonna start with a little music just till everybody gathers around. Invite some friends, leave some comments. Let me see. I had a request from this. This is from my Play album, a little tune called Goldfinger. Yeah, Maria, Linda, that goes to you. We'll do it tonight. Can I get a hello from you all? Oh yeah, I see some hearts coming up. Thank you. West Virginia. Oh wow. Getting away from my melody, but it was pretty cool too. Louisville, Kentucky. Hey, Cassandra. Boston. Well, we're all over together here, man. Newark. Man, you guys be safe over there in New Jersey. I'm worried about you guys. we're getting international. Nah, that was fun. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. As I said, I'm gonna do this every Saturday. I'm gonna play some music for you. We'll talk a little bit, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have. Please share the stream with your friends, with your group, with your page, and your dog's page if he has one. I want to spread this out and trying to get creative. I also want to know what you guys might want to know. You know, the nice thing about doing these kind of interactive shows is that they are interactive. So if you let's call it a siren, is another good one. I'm getting requests. If I don't get to all the requests, I do remember them, and I will throw them into the following weeks. As I said, I'm going to do this every week. But you know, anything else you guys want to ask me, you know, just shoot. We can make this a very interactive, and that's funny. We are in the situation because the whole world is under some kind of viral attack here, and you know, we're all confined to our homes. I'm basically haven't left the house other than maybe going and getting groceries, wearing a mask and gloves. And other than that, I'm just staying at the house, and a lot of my peers do that too. And you know, we lost a lot of work. I have a new record coming out in 2 weeks. I have a big tour planned, all through April and everything. April, May, it's all got cancelled. So now we're at home, and well, we're doing music from here. I still want to bring the music to you guys. I get a question of we could record a CD with Guitar Force. We were talking about it. It's still a way out. It's crazy getting 3 artists under one roof at the same time in the creative mode is a tough one, because we're all on our CD cycles. So it's harder than you think, but I think we will absolutely do it down the line. But anyways, so you know, I want to know how you guys are doing. This hits everybody very, very hard, not just artists. We don't have any kind of job security when we tour as an artist. So we basically are our own entrepreneurs. But I know a lot of you guys are on the same boat, and so my heart goes out with you. And I want to bring some music to you guys, just to take the edge off. I know people are going to get stir crazy in here. I created a page. I'll show you real quick. This is, it's called supportnils.com. So for the people who are, you know, for them who want to support or give me a tip, go there, and you can like leave a tip if you like the show, if you like the music. If you're hurting financially, by all means, just kick back and enjoy the music. This is all voluntary. I'm just going out here and playing for you guys, and we're all in the same boat. We got to get through this together. Okay. So I had another request last week, and I want to catch up on that. This was a big hit last year. A song called California, and let me lay that on you right now. So if Steve Cole was around, he's playing the sax solo that happens right here on the records. But till I have figured out how to get him in the house, I'm gonna have to take over. Alright, that was a tune called California, also from my Play album. Hi Cly, how are you? So we have a lot more friends joining in. I love it, I love it. Please leave some comments, share. If you have, if you can, just share the stream to your page or to your other friends. Invite some friends to come over. I'm going to do this every Saturday. So if I don't get to your request, you're very welcome. My pleasure to play these songs, and I'm trying to get through every request that I get from you guys. Maybe not this week, but as I said, I'll come back every week and we do some more. One question I have with this whole situation, shopping, we in California, we are basically now on the stay-at-home order, and we're hunkered down. We go into this grocery store. I'm trying to go no more than once a week. We're trying to do it in every other week. What's up with the toilet paper run? I mean, the virus doesn't give you diarrhea. So I don't know, I don't get why people hoarding toilet paper like crazy. I haven't seen toilet paper in the store for like 3 weeks. Everybody is going nuts. I'm glad my wife made me buy some weeks ago, so we're stocked up, but it's a crazy thing. It doesn't give you diarrhea. Leave the toilet paper alone. You don't need to hoard it. That's just my 2 cents of wisdom. I want to talk about something else. A couple of months, I got an old friend back. And what this is about is this guy right here. And this almost looks like my other Valley Arts, and this is my first Valley Arts guitar that I had built when I first came to the United States. And the story with that guitar is that it got stolen like 6 months after I got it. And fortunately I had it insured, and I had this one built that I play every day. You see how this one is beat up? I mean, this guitar has seen the road. I don't know if you guys can see this from here. Here. This guy has been out on the road with me everywhere, all over the world. And I play it every day. I'm more like a one guitar kind of guy. I don't have 100 different guitars. Um, but anyways, so this was stolen, and I got it back like years after it was disappeared. Somebody called me up and said, "Hey, I'm working in a music store. A bum came in and sold me this guitar for $200." And I found out with the serial number that it was your guitar. It was custom made for you. I know how that is, and you know, I just would like to get my investment back. And I just said, of course. I mean, first thing I do, I went over, gave him the money he spent, and got this guitar back. And so I had two of those, and then some years later, when I did my very first album, a record called Blue Planet. That CD, that was still like we went through some crazy amount, spending money in big studios, mixing. That was the way it was done at that time. This was in the late 90s. I needed money to finish the record. So since I had two of the guitars, I sold this guitar in the late 90s to have money to do my very first album. And I always... And I hoped that one day I would have money to buy it back. And the guy told me that one day if I want it back, I can buy it back from him. Long story short, I bought it back just a few months ago. And it's back in my possession. So this baby left me twice and came back. Let me show you how this puppy sounds. It's beautiful. And I love it. I mean, this is like absolutely gorgeous. They're actually almost twins. There's a few improvements that I made on the new one, but other than that, they're almost identical. Let me play you a little tune called The Alchemist. Yes, hi Leslie. I think this guitar is gonna stay with me Now that I have it back, I don't think I want to let it go again. You know, it was kind of like destiny. It's kind of like an old friend that I actually didn't have it for 20 years, believe it or not. Almost, yeah. It's amazing how long that was. And the gentleman who bought it from me, he left it in the case for 20 years. So it's almost like I got it. You know, he hardly ever played it. So I'm really happy and lucky that I have this buddy back. Cheers everybody to a wonderful Saturday evening. I'm glad you guys spending that evening with me and joining in, listening to some music. I want to tell you about my new CD. I have a new album coming out. The record's called Caught in the Groove. That's what it looks like. It's the new record. Single just went to radio. We were on the most added list this week, so hopefully the next week we're gonna show up something. It's always a labor of love to get a record done. I'm still doing the last final thing, updating the website, and I'm making jam tracks. And like the music, a lot of guys like jam tracks. There's a backing tracks that I sell from my CD with lead sheets, and you guys can go in home and play along with the songs, without me stepping all over you. So I still have to do that. But actually, the CD's coming out April 17 is the official release date. But for members of my fan club, if you go to, where is it, up there, nilsguitar.com, if you join the club, if you join my fan club, you can actually buy the CD today, and you get actually even a better deal than on the regular site. So if you want to hear the new music and you want to hear it now, go there, join the mailing list, and you can have it tonight. I'm drinking a glass of red wine. Cheers, everybody. Let me see. I had another request for Catnip, right? Let me see where I have that. Yeah. And then I'm gonna play one more song from the new record. Cheers, my friend.
back home. Come. Anyways,
thanks guys, this was Catnap. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh man, you're welcome. As I said, I'm gonna do a concert for you guys every Saturday. You know, I want to keep my fingers nimble, I want to keep playing, and I think we all can use some music. I'm doing this on a voluntary basis. If you guys want to support and help me out, you can go to supportnils.com, and you know, if you're not hurting yourself, if you're hurting yourself, I know because half of the country lost their job almost, then you know, just take this as a gift from me, and I'll just you know, want you guys to have something good to feel about, on a Saturday evening. I know we all can go stir crazy. So, if you have the means and want to support and add a few dollars, you can do that over there, and I'd appreciate it. You also can get the new record if you go to nilsguitar.com and join the mailing list. You get it today, and if not, you can wait a couple of weeks and it will be out. Cheers, everybody. That's some nice red wine, guys. As long as we have wine, who needs toilet paper? That's my philosophy. As long as we don't run out of wine and beer, I think it'll be fine. Life is what you make it, exactly. Life's What You Make It is a song from the new CD that Clydeen wrote with me. But I don't know how to play it yet. So what I'm going to do over these weeks, I'm going to introduce, starting next week, I'm going to introduce a new song from the album every week and make me practice, because just because I recorded and wrote it doesn't mean I necessarily remember how to play it. These are all new songs, and I forgot. I've done 12 new songs while I'm doing 3-4 other records, and I forgot how these songs go. I gotta sit down and practice myself too. But I do know the single by now. I've gotten played it a few times. This song is the title track. It's called "Caught in the Groove." It's just hitting radio now, and let's have fun with this one. It goes like this. Crank it up a little bit here. So this little groove is called Caught in the Groove. It's a title track of the new CD. And I'm working on a music video for that, actually, as a matter of fact. And if you guys want to participate, actually, here's the challenge. I'm doing a music video and I can't leave the house. So rather than just filming myself and the cat, I asked all my friends and fans to send me some iPhone video footage of them jamming along to this track. And I've done it over the last couple of weeks, and I got a bunch of video clips back, and I'm editing it together, to a music video. And I'll probably have another week to go before I finish that. If you want to contribute, if you want to participate, send me an email. You can go to nils@nilsguitar.com and just shoot me an email and say, hey, I'd like to take care and be part of the music video. And I will send you the song with instructions how to do it exactly. All you need is an iPhone, maybe your friend, or a stand for your phone to be on. And all I want is like 10 seconds of you just grooving along in your daily task, whether it's in your car driving, whether it's at home chopping something in the kitchen, whether it's the kid dancing around, whether it's yourself just grooving in the bathroom, brushing your teeth. I don't care. It's going to be a fun video. So if you want to do this, hit me up, Nils@nilsguitar.com, and I will send you the song, and you send me some video. Cheers. It's that time of day. It's time to relax a little bit. But also I want you guys to really, if you have questions, I'm learning how this whole thing works too, and how to find a good format to really communicate with you guys. I really miss being out there. I was so looking forward. We were supposed to play Seabreeze Performing Arts Center in Melbourne, Alabama. I was supposed to go to Europe, and I'm on the house arrest, basically. And I know a lot of you guys probably feel the same way. But if you take something positive out of this really bad situation, it's that we are, we're learning new ways to communicate. And if I do that, if I get my feet wet with this format and get better at this, then that's some good thing to come out of that. So this show is going to go on every Saturday, 6 p.m. I'll play one more song for you guys, and then I'll like you guys just to, if you're still watching this, share and leave me some comments. I like to get feedback. I want to make this better every week. Also, what you guys, I want to know what you guys want to talk about, what you guys want to know, and I'll be happy to talk about that. There were some guys that asked me very guitar-specific questions. Not everybody's a guitar player. I will throw some of these things in as we go along, or I might even consider doing a second show just for students and guitarists. But for all you music fans, I just want to, since I got to practice the new record, here's another song from the new album. This one is called Out of Sight. That was actually the first song I wrote for the record. So that's why I probably know that almost the best. Called Out of Sight from the new album, Caught in the Groove. This is Clydine playing keyboards right there. Yeah, it's a fun track, guys. Thank you so much. What I want to do right now is basically just tell a little bit about how to get a hold of me. You can join the fan club at Nils Guitar. They ask for your email address and for your zip code, because every time I'm going to play in your area, once we're back out on the road, you get an email letting you know that I'll be out and playing, and you get special deals and all that good stuff. And you're usually the first to know if something new is going on, so please join the mailing list. Also, follow me on Facebook. My artist page is Nils Guitar. I keep it simple. So it's facebook.com/Nils Guitar. You can find me that way, written as one word. And I have a YouTube page as well, a YouTube channel, I mean, and that's also Nils Guitar. If you want to check that out, there's a bunch of videos for guitar players. There's a few instructional videos. There's some behind the scenes stuff. There's live shows. There's music videos. So check it out. And you know, this is fun. Actually, I enjoy doing this. You know, we got to make the best out of a bad situation. And I'm so glad that you know, that we have the technology. There's a way that that we can actually, you know, that we're not totally isolated, you know. And so a lot of my peers are doing similar shows. Check them out. I know Johnny Britt is doing a show every Friday. Will Donato is doing shows. I saw Brian Culbertson's show, Eric Darius, and everybody's out there. We're getting all the same idea, you know. It's like the only way to go out there is through Facebook Live. and you know, at least we be in touch with our fans. We can bring some music to you. If you have the means, keep supporting us. You know, I put a page up called supportnils.com, and if you have the means, from me a little tip, I appreciate it. If you're hurting yourself, you know, just tune in and enjoy the music. That's the main thing. Okay. If there's any questions, I want to end this thing with a like Q&A. If there's any specific question, Robert had a question earlier, but I was playing and it's hard for me to talk and keep a conversation going while I'm playing a song. So if you're still tuned in and want to ask me, then I'm open to answering any questions you might have. Yes, the show is going to be on every Saturday at 6 p.m. So tell some friends, come back next week. And please share this. I'm going to reshare this obviously on my... I need to oil the chair. See, I wasn't aware that they would... Thank you, Larry. I really appreciate that. That chair is so squeaky. I have another chair that's more comfortable, not squeaky, but it has arms and it's hard to play guitar on. This is my home studio. Yeah, this is where I do most of my damage in a musical way. I mix my albums here. I record here. I record everything at home except for drums. I'm not set up for drums. I have really good high-end gear, but only 2 channels. I know it's the same as an Ocean Way, but they have 32 channels or 60 channels, and they can record huge setups. And I don't want to be a commercial studio. I produce my records here. I record them here, and I have clients that I write songs for. I'd love to come to New York. I mean, it's all Kathy V is my agent, Kathy Vignon. You see her thing here. If any gig opportunity, hit her up. As soon as it's safe to get back out on the street, I'll be all over the place. You know. I hope to get out and pick up all the dates that we lost this year and just doing them, you know, maybe a little later time when it's safe. Somebody had asked me about the gear I'm using. You know, I used to start with a big pedal board and with a whole bunch of different effects on it, and it started to be a hassle. On the airlines would like drop the thing, and I'd get to a gig like a big festival, and the thing was in shambles, or it was wet, or it was, you know. So I got this one box. It's called from TC Electronic. Yes, we will play Seabreeze next year, and I used that. It's a multi-effects unit, and that kind of, you know, the road takes a toll on gear. Buttons come loose, so I just recently got this thing. Let me unplug this. I hope it's gonna... Oh yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's this little box. It's called a HX Stomp, and I unplugged it so it doesn't look as pretty. But what it is it's basically the same as a big... It has several, you know, chorus, delay, all the little toys in it, and it's a very cool little box. It's small. I like it. It's because when we travel, they were only restricted with how much we can get, and it has very, very usable sounds in it. And I just recently played a show in Arizona, and for some reason there were no amplifiers for me there, but this guy has a built-in amp simulation, and it just sounded fantastic plugging in that right direct, and that was fine. So yes, I do want to play Yoshi's. We had to talk to him, and now with the new CD, I definitely want to come out. But as I said, right now all the shows are going to happen from here, and hopefully we'll. I'll try to work on a way that I actually can bring in another musician, maybe a split screen or something, and have a jam session going on. Wouldn't that be fun? I know there's other platforms that you can use, but. So that's it. So guys, if you don't have any more questions, I love you. I thank you so much for checking it out, for coming. Please share. I will repost it on my page if you have somebody who didn't have time to, you know, who was busy right now and wants to check it out later. It'd be on my Facebook page. That is Nils Guitar. Again. You don't need my routing thing. If you want to support, you go to supportnils.com. If you want to join the fan club and get the new CD today, go to nilsguitars.com, get it there. All right. I love you all. I'll be back next week, same time, same place. And if you want to email me some question, Nils@nilsguitar, I can address. Or if you have a special request for a song, feel free to send it to me, and I'll take care of it next week. All right. Peace. Hi, Willie. And I will see you next weekend. Okay. You guys be safe out there. All right. Bye.